All right, let's see if this works now. Hello, welcome. I just had a major PC crash, so yeah, little bit delayed and other technical issues. But now I'm live, I guess. I hope so. Audio seems to work, video seems to work. All right. That's good so far. Yeah, because of the crash, I have to reload everything real quick. Fusion, all my reference materials, folders and stuff. I'm gonna do this just now. And then we will start to design a little something. Today something a little different. Let's see. Because I need to do some additional work on the T6 shuttle that I want to do off stream. And I haven't been able to do that until today, so we're not going to do T6 stuff. But instead, I'm going to make some work on my TIE base model that I then will use for several TIE fighter models in the future. So that will be today. And yeah, maybe all of this, and then maybe even some prototyping on a TIE fighter model that I want to do next. Yeah, everything is closed. Okay, I'll open up everything real quick maybe. Let's see. And this there. Okay. This as well. Okay, put this over here. Start fusion. Let's see. Okay, that looks good so far. All right, I can switch now to the design window. So then you can see everything, what I'm doing, what I'm looking at. And I even have a print running. You can see it next to me. Those will be 3 snowman candy canes. The little magnet in the back that you can stick it to things. This is the small version that I made. The 3 that I'm printing right now are a little bigger than this. Yeah, this should be finished in about an hour, I guess. We'll see. Okay, so this is my base model with some basic shapes of the wings of a TIE fighter and a TIE interceptor. I used those to make my my new TIE hangar stand in studio scale. But for today we don't need those, so I can hide them. I basically only need the cockpit ball. I want to get some of those details here on the model today. And maybe those bow ties here on the side. Just need to check which ones are the mirrored, which ones are the original shapes. Then I roll this back. No, not really. I should have done that earlier. What are those? Oh, those are just the base shapes from the wings. I don't need those, so I can I can roll this back until here, I guess. All right. So then if I apply new details on those parts, when I roll it forward again and it applies the mirror operations, it will also mirror the added details. Hopefully. Let's see. I think I'm going to start with those little things here. And then we move our way towards the middle here to this part. Do I have one where the entire wing pylon is in the picture? Maybe this. But I want to use the front because the back could be a little different, maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't checked the reference that thoroughly yet. I think that is a good view to start, maybe. Or not, because I modeled the upper one. So let's use this for now. So I already have the T profile on this top surface here. And those two little things. I don't know why I started with those, but that's what it is. All right. It's not a symmetric shape. But it is parallel to this. So we can set the constraint here, make this parallel. It's a little further away. And it's about the height of this T profile. Okay, so the distances are pretty much the same. Oh, then this makes this also 2.5. But no. So then let's take 3. Here, let's use 5 for now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Those things are not the same, not even quite. See, this is way thicker here, the top edge, compared to this one, and those two are also a little different. Need to cross-check this with reference from the TIE Interceptor, but they should be the same, at least between the TIE Fighter and TIE Interceptor, because those are casted parts. So they should be the same. So I only need to do it once, I guess. But since I'm going to do some expanded universe versions first, I think I might make them all the same for now. And then once I go to the studio model project, then I will adjust them. I think I need to make this measurement different. Let's make this a vertical, or oh no, I can't do it because this. Otherwise, I would need to use this point. That might make more sense. Yeah. Let's go further down. I think the shape of this thing is not correct yet. This whole wall needs to go further to the right or left, respectively, depending on how you look at it. To the left in flight direction. Okay, maybe I will leave the sketch for now, and then we just correct that first. I thought I already did move that. Maybe I left it alone because I already used this this base shape for the TIE Avenger, and on the Avenger, these parts here are different than on the studio model. That's why maybe I didn't bother to perfect them for that time. It's only this section here in front that you can see on the Avenger. So I should take a moment and yeah, go over those shapes and make sure those are all right. Because you can see this. Can you see my mouse down here? This distance is shorter than this one here. And I should probably check the angles as well. But that should be all right. This one here, I'm not so sure about that one. Wait, I should roll back. Move the sketch that it doesn't lose its reference. It might lose it anyways, but you know. 4 millimeters to the left. Then comes this little L bracket. And then this thing here towards the outside. Okay. I think this needs to come down a little. Yeah, it's too high up. It should, the top end should end around the height of this inside frame here. And when I line this up, for example down here on this line, you can see that it's too high here. It should be somewhere here. Angle should be the same as the surface here, and this is definitely not the case. You can see it's 7 degrees difference. Wait, I should maybe copy that value. I'm going to check some other sections of the reference just to make sure about the angle. Oh, that looks the same. Let's like, oh, over here. Oh, oopsie. That was not what I wanted. Oh, it's this one. Let's check this last side. Pretty much the same. Not 100%, but what is? I mean, all those studio models are handcrafted. So there's always a little variance, even if it should be symmetric. It mostly never is. A little shallower, but I will go with the other three. And there was the same angle. So and also distance between the top of the T profile and this edge here. Also a little less, I guess. Quickly measure here in my picture. It's 9. Four. Need to check some proportions here. That is 1.5, or what is that? 1.9. Da-da-dum. Zero 0.9. Yeah, that's about 0.035 inch. This should be 1.4. That's way more, is it? That is way more. Okay, let's bring this down 2 millimeters and then adjust the angle, and then we'll take another look. No, wait. First, the -2 millimeters. In this direction is -7. Hello? Confirm, please. Thank you. This and that. Yeah. That looks better, and now, yeah, this angle is also not correct. Yeah, probably just threw that in, knowing that I would not need it for the next model that I'm doing, and then never checked it again. But doesn't matter, we just do it now. So it seems that those two should also be the same angle as are those two. Be checking other sections. No, it's a little different. What about here? Also a little steeper. It's probably just perspective again. Oh, it's a little bit steeper than this one here, but not as much as this here. Let's see if I can measure that angle somehow. Oh, hey Steven, welcome in. How are you doing today? What kind of tie are you working on? Well, right now, nothing specific. This is just the base model that I'm going to use then for, well, I don't know yet, but for several other TIE fighters. I want to do yeah, it's an expanded universe thing. It's kind of inspired from an ETA-2 Jedi Starfighter and a TIE fighter design I found online on ArtStation. I'm going to open it later, then we can take a look at it. And then I want to make a TIE Defender, probably a TIE Hunter, and of course sometime eventually, hopefully, a studio model accurate TIE Fighter and TIE Interceptor. But I guess those two will take quite a while. TIE Defender is so awesome. Yeah, I hear that from a lot of people actually. And a couple also already asked me to make one. But I must say, I personally find the design a little weird. I don't know why. It's just never spoke to me like other designs. I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, I'm still want to do this. The weird thing is there are many different reference materials online where it has different wings. It's a bit back heavy, yeah. I mean, the whole wing mounts to the fuselage are way in the back, and maybe that is what's throwing me off design wise. I don't know. But yeah, that thing is coming hopefully next year at some point. Just quickly open that thing here. So this is the design I want to do next. It also looks a little weird, but we'll see once all the greeblies are on there. I want to make a little greebly trench inside here, and then also the laser cannons should be here somewhere. And then we'll see how that looks. But first I want to get the main details on this base shape so that I can just copy and paste it into the different assemblies. see. What's the distance here? It's not measuring in the correct line, but that's okay. This should be 4 millimeters, so this needs to go still a little towards the left. But we can do this with a draft, because it needs to be in a different angle as well. No. Maybe 5 was still correct. Let's see. Oh, 4-ish. Do we have here now 7 degrees difference? Right, I wanted to see if I can measure that angle in the reference photo somehow. Not sure how I should do that. This way. I don't want to scratch my screen too much. Also a little more. Too much. Once again. This and that. A bit more. looks. Right. What do we have then? 7, 8 degrees. So now we have 7, so we need one more. So let's change this back to 4. That should do the trick. Oops, not this one. 8. All right. But then I need to move this a little more. Which one was it? This one? This one? Why is it not highlighting? Oops. Nope. Want to make a point. 4.5. Let's like that again. All right. That should be now 4 to the midpoint of this radius. Let's check in the sketch. But first, proportion check. Now it looks too short here. Use this image here. Maybe my radius is too big. Let's leave it like this for now. I like this better. Okay, now we can get our sketch back. Or wait. Maybe I should save. Had already enough tech trouble. So so now let's get back in the sketch. Okay, now this needs to be a little bit wider. That would have been too much. Let's go 6.5 for now. now then we have those two little thingies here. Are those horizontal, vertical? And this, the outside edge might be. Where are you going? Wait a minute. What do I have here? Let's make those 94 degrees. Well, you go over there a little bit. There you go. They are not exactly the same height, but almost. Ba-ba-bum. go. Inside one is a little bit wider than the other one, but not on all four thingies. But for now I'm going to idleize it a little bit. So now we have this. I think this needs to go up again. It just doesn't look right. I don't know. I think I used the wrong edge before. Mm-hmm. Six, 7, 8. 8, 8, 8, 7, 7, 7, 5. No, 1.8. 5. What? Wait. Too many numbers in my head. 1.8. 8. So a little bit up again. 2/10 or no. This one? No. This one. .8. Okay, should have dragged this up. Right. Okay. Let's make this a new body for now. Those we can join, I guess. Get those back real quick. And there's our detail. Bottom section is missing, but I'm going to do this from up top here. I think that's easier, maybe. Yeah, but first I wanted to check reference material if I have one where you can see it more from the top, like this, or this. No, the other one is better. What else do we have? No. What about this? No, that's still better. And you? That's also okay. This is the bottom one. This is the upper one. Let's turn this around real quick. Oops. Yeah, there you can see also those are different in all 4 locations. In here, all 4 thingies. That's a little bit annoying. But for now, we are going to make them the same. What? New tie? Yeah, Jumper, welcome in. New tie indeed. Or maybe old tie, because he turns 50 in 2027. So, or probably before that, because it was born in 1976, I guess. But for now, we are only going to do a base shape, and then I'm going to use that for different ties. Maybe for this one. And others as well. What's that? That is, well, something. It's based on the Jedi Starfighter from episode 3 and a design I found online. So it's a mix of those two. And this is what it looks so far. That's what I was about to say. Looks like the thing from episode 3. Yeah. It has definitely inspiration from that. Well, at least this wing section here. The rest probably not. And the front window eventually. And I think I might turn it a little bit. The lines here are not centered. Like from the TIE Avenger. Yeah, I think the Jedi Starfighter also has them like that. I'm not sure, I have to check again. Was it ever seen anywhere? No. I don't think so. Because the other thing I took inspiration is also a fan design. So I couldn't find anything where it appeared in comics or something, so basically not existent. So I can do whatever I want. Where was I? This thing here, right? The bottom portion of that detail. Where did my reference go? Dip, dip, dip. This one here. Put this down here and this over there. So wait, you're making your own? Yeah, more or less. I mean, the fan design I saw looks very similar to this one. The base shape is basically the same. Wait a minute. Let's this. So this is the fan design that I found. And this is mine, so they're very similar. I just made the wing shape more like from the Jedi Starfighter. And I will use the traditional wing pylons, not this here. Those things are bigger on my design and more to the front. And my wings are basically horizontal. Oopsie. Hitting my mic there. And on this fan design, there are angled downwards. And the engines are a lot of weird. I will think this section will look totally different in my design, I guess. Looks so weird. Funny. Yeah. It is. I am still getting used to it, and I'm not sure yet if this will be the final design, if I like it enough, or if I will change some things. I guess time will tell. Once some more details are applied, it probably will look a little better. This is just a rough design that I made in a couple of hours. So we'll see. So now this. Delete something way too big. Bring this over here. Like this. Uh, 29, so probably 30 degrees. But first, that should be parallel to. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, something else must have been selected. I want to do this parallel to this here. All right, it's not an entirely straight line. I always forget about that. So then, we make ourselves a little construction line from here to here. You can see the little offset because this is a little curved. And now we have our construction line. It's basically the same. Can we even measure that distance? I guess not. it doesn't even show, so it's pretty much nothing. The printer can't even show this in its resolution. So then again, this parallel to this, and those should be 30. Are they the same though? I don't think so. Okay. Let's try this again. No? What the hell are you doing? Let's see if I can. Hundred, 100. And 20. Oh. 10 and 20 makes 30. So that should be what you see on the reference. Little wider, a little closer. Okay, that makes 8.5. I'll take it. Should give this a dimension as well. See, what do we have from this to this? A little more here, 1.7. Let's get. No, that's a lot. Two, and this is 1.7. They are almost the same distance. So that should be all right. Here a little bit. Okay, and now we need 2 holes here and there. You can see it better on this one here. Those holes appear to be on all 4, so it shouldn't be air bubbles from the casting, but actual holes in the model. Here you can see them as well. Just ever so slightly, but they're there. Here as well, those little highlights. And here, so those are definitely not casting errors. Only question is if they go all the way through or it's just a little dent on top. That's what I cannot see in these pictures. I probably make them just completely through. It's only 0.5 millimeter anyway, so I probably put them in the sketch right away. Yeah. 0.5. It's down there as well. The distances look the same. .4 maybe. No. Oh, right. I'm measuring towards the center and not towards the edge. Oh, I already forgot the command where I can measure towards the outside line and not towards the center. That was not the shortcut I was looking for. What did I do? Oopsie. How do I get that back? Oh, there you go. Okay, never mind then. Going to do it like this, like I always did. Can't help it right now. I need to find this shortcut again. Okay. Oh, I made this way too long here. Can bring this a little in. Just because. Join those two together, and then we can extrude that away. So now it's nice and clean. Bring those two back. There you go. Where's the other one? Might need to bring this edge a little bit further out. On the other hand, when this comes later, then this is like here, then it looks okay again. I think I just make this shorter, and then it should be alright. Going back in that sketch real quick. Good. Still not entirely satisfied with this distance here. Move this a little bit. That looks better. Those two a little further down. Oops. Oh. Wait a minute. Where did they go? Okay. There you go. So why did the print print window go gray? Oh, maybe it's finished. Let me check real quick. All right. Printer has finished printing. That's nice. Didn't check the preview, but I think it went okay. Okay, I think I can then switch to this one. Can I still activate the webcam? Let's see. Oh, I still can. Then I'll switch back to this, and then you can see what it printed. Maybe a little bit from it. Right, I wanted to check these holes. They seem a little bit too small, and the distance to the outside edges needs to be higher. Okay, it's easy enough. Let's make this 1 and 1. No, 1 is definitely too big, I guess. How about this? That looks better. Distance to the outside here, left and right, I think needs to be even bigger. Okay, that's okay, but something here is not. Distance from here to there is not quite enough. So something else is not entirely correct. And I think it's, again, this part that I didn't check at the very beginning when making this. I think it's the angle of those surfaces. I think it's too wide open. You need to make it a little bit thinner. These are pretty much parallel to other to this one here. So that would mean no angle at all. Where did I see that angle then? Let's check that again. There. This one. Yeah, you can definitely see an angle on this picture from the bottom. It doesn't appear so in the other views. That's weird. Put this here and then this here. yeah, the angle is steeper than what I did in the model. But it doesn't look that bad. And then we can put this a little bit towards the front, and then it should be good. What do we have angle wise? 16, 16, so maybe 12. Let's see if I can roll the model back and change the initial angle that I put on there without destroying too much. But first we're going to save. Okay, printer preview just shuts off again, so then let's go in this scene. Okay, it's saved, so then this is this one here. Oh. Got the wrong thing, I want this here. 8, what did you say, 12, so 6 one-sided? No. Let's see. 2 warnings. Pipe 1 and 2. Pipe. Where did I use the pipe tool here? What is this? Are you kidding me? It's on the canopy frame. This is something that I just don't get. The pipe feature is so vulnerable to changes of references, but not its own references. I changed this part here, and this thing fucked up. I don't know why. It happens so often. It's so annoying. I'll let those be for now because I might need to adjust it a couple more times. So, right. This. Okay, I'll scroll it. So, to get the scale close again. Oops, maybe one down like this should be okay, but this looks also way off because I don't have perspective. Maybe I can activate my perspective. And that looks even weirder. This looks somewhat like it. 285. No. Okay. That looks good. Okay, now this distance here also looks better. Where? This one was the picture we looked before. Portion checking. I'm good with that. Perfect. I think I need to make this one a little bit thinner. Just a smidge. Wait, let's go orthographic again. This is you. User 1.875 1. Is that enough to make it look right? No. That'll do. Okay. Okay. Right, I might need to check the heights of those again because we changed this angle and then the whole sketch got swooshed around with it. So that could potentially fuck things up, but we dimensioned this distance, so it should be fine. It's still the same. This as well. Only thing is those. I did not give those a dimension. Nine. Here 7. 2. This should be 5-ish towards the top. Or 7. That means it needs to be a little lower. What? Let's give this a dimension and wait. That doesn't make sense. Oh, no, I measured from down here, did I? Wait. Was it this one? Yeah, that's wrong. I need to measure from this surface here. Yeah. go from, oh, I can't select it, wait, then bring this in, nah, also. Get a little construction line in here. So now .8. So that distance should be 3.6 something, but it was 4.7. So it needs to be higher up. Okay, let's, oops. Those two. Oh. Let's stretch those down here. They're probably connected, otherwise my extrusion profile will go lost. Let's check this again. All right. I think I leave that like that. This should be good. And then once I make these studio accurate models, I will copy and paste this around and then adjust it for all the 4 different locations, or let's say 8 because they're on the back as well. So I need to adjust those 8 freaking times. Not by much, but it's enough, I guess, that you can see it if you look closely. Okay, let's save this again. All right, we need to check those pipe operations. What the hell? You should use this one here. This and that, and oop. Whoopsies. There you go. I don't know why it just chooses to use another reference line, because I changed this surface angle. It's beyond me, and it's annoying. It happened in multiple models, things like that. It's just so frustrating. Okay. Got that again. So now our plane is fucked up. Ooh. Okay, why? Okay, I know why. I guess I know why. It's a plane through 3 points. And because I basically extruded those lines, new the old points that I used are gone. Why is this now here? Selected. Oh, okay. So what points did I choose? That's a good question, isn't it? I think it... No, was it this one or this one? Oh boy. And up here, doesn't look like this one. Like this as well. Oh, it has one point left, so it was this. Oh yeah, this and that. Oh, you know what? I'm going to undo those pipe changes. And then we check what points we used. This one, and this one. So the inner points of that surface thingy. Okay, let's see if I can remember that. Let's... Oh, I can redo the undo again. That's good. So now let's go here again. One point was this. Then it was this one. And this one. Yo, why is it down here now? Oh gosh. Please. Oh. And it screwed up even more. Okay, that gets annoying. What was this? Missing face. Great. How the fuck am I supposed to know which one that was? Oh. That's freaking annoying. Okay, those inside here. Oh, God damn it. Going to towards the inside, and you 0.15 towards the outside. Well, you know what? I just make a screenshot of this. And of that. And what was it? This one as well. Oh boy. Unbelievable. Well, can't help it. You want a technical intact model, you should get rid of all the yellow thingies in your timeline. Otherwise it could be a big pain in the ass later down the road. The latest when you lose your cache, what the yellow things are based on. Now it's here, maybe I need to go out the other way. Let's this, and this, and then this down here. Yay, now it's where it used to be. Okay, let's check. Does it still screw up the features? No, right. Perfect. We got the right sequence of point selecting. Let's quickly scroll through if anything else is yellow, but this should be it. Good. Phew. Crisis avoided. Save again. Yeah, then I don't need those screenshots that I just made, so bye bye. And now I wanted to address this radius because that just looks too big. Probably also one of those things that is different on all sides. But anyway, I'm going to make this according to this, what I see here right now. Just need to find that feature. It's over here. Okay, so this is 1 millimeter. So I need to deselect those two. Make a new group. Select them again and 0.5. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! The pipes again. Frick. No, I'm not going to do that again because I'm probably changing a lot of other different things, and if that goes bad every single time, I'm not going to do that right now. So I'll just leave it until I'm basically done. The problem is if I change things that are left from those pipes in the timeline, then possibilities there to screw this up. Because this angle is also left, so in the past of those two. If I change what's right from those in the timeline, it should not matter. But never say never, right? Okay, now we have this one. Save again. Boop. And now I'm going to make this little L brackety thing. Just thinking what's the best way to draw the sketch. But I might also do it in two sections like I did this part here. Yeah, let's go with that and see what comes out. Take this as a reference. I'm not sure if that is symmetric or not. Is it parallel to this though? I think it is. At least this one is. Let's see if I can. Let's click this first. No, this is the wrong one. This one. Oop. That's also kind of parallel. So let's do just that. And then you go down here again. Boop. Not. Oops. That's thick, so goes here. This maybe a little there. Angle wise, let's see. Oh, no. I want those two. Oh, did I have for the other ones? I think it was 94 degrees. You know what? Let's just go. I can just measure that here. 94. No, is it the same? It looks a little bit more. That looks more, so it should be, I guess, 100 or no. 97, so the one I had before, yeah, 97. That should be symmetric. No, it's this one here. 97. Oop. And the height. Higher than those two. Those two. That looks okay at first glance. We need to go down a little bit. is the same on top than this one. This was 1.5, yes. Although 1.5 seems bad. Measure that again. I mean, there's a little bit missing in the reference picture, but initially probably the same thickness. But then it gets way too thick down here, so this can't be right. Still too much. $95. Okay. Yeah, let's get that dimension real quick down here. 6.7, 6.5. Okay, let's do that. Oops. I could actually try to make this a 3D sketch. Just to do this though, I think so. And then I can select this surface and yeah, no, it's not the right angle. I can adjust it though. Or yeah, no idea what. What kind of angle does this have? 5.64. That's a weird weird dimension. I don't know if that's a good idea. Only one way to find out, but that's not the way. Okay, I must not click OK. Go. How far do we go? Okay, basically to wait. line it with those two holes. All right, then and what did we do? I think it was 1.3. I already forgot. And then bag here. 1.3, 1.3. Let's see. It looks kind of crooked. But other than that, I think it looks alright. Okay. Never used a 3D sketch in that way before. Yeah, but the distances here and here, I don't know, they just don't look right. Maybe I need to adjust this as well, and then maybe this. I thought I have this dialed in, this part here. So then it only can be this one. Yeah, it looks too thick compared to the distances. What if you make this one that I initially thought? Oh. Wait. Heh. Okay, that moved. But this did not. But it doesn't need to, because this drives this, and I think I missed to place an angle here. Yeah, what the hell is that? Wait a minute. Okay, something's not right. That's totally bullshit. Okay, let's delete those. And this is gonna be 1. How do I? That's great. How do I get my sketch plane in this position again? That's the problem with 3D sketches. It's just something that I haven't figured out yet. Actually, this and that. But somehow the dimension is not showing up. Well, so much for that. How do I rotate that? I don't know. I need to make. You know what? 525. Oh, screw that. Eh? Where did my sketch profile go? What the hell did I do now? I have no idea. That's not working at all. Let's use this one as a reference. Can I should be able to click this and that, and then no. Something's fucked up here. Let's get rid of the 3D sketch. Close it and open it again. Maybe now I can do what I want. Just see it's... That's not correct here as well, but should be alright for the moment. Okay. Let's do this like that for now. And yeah. Close that and we make a new sketch on this plane. Can I reference those two now? Should be. Okay. And now we do this again. Bloop, 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 bloop. Why does it have an angle that should be perfectly straight? Is it not? Let me just... Oh, it's not. Does this have an angle on it? Draft. It is 1 degree, so it's very ever so slightly. Okay, but only in one direction? That can't be right. I have a feeling that something went wrong here. Oh yeah, this has an angle here, but that's totally fine. But those two surfaces should not have an angle. Like what the hell is this anyway? What is it measuring? Oh boy. .07. The fuck, dude. Anyway, let's pick our reference here. It's still 0.5 degree, right? Because I angled this. Let's do this then. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get used to all those geometries and try to understand what ILM did, how they did it, and why they did it. The why probably not even they know it at times. Yeah, well, I have a little discrepancy here, but that shouldn't be an issue to join. Okay, let's 5 new. This as well, 0.5. Make this also new. Now we need to merge those two together in a nice way, hopefully. Oh, interesting. I just found another asymmetry. In the studio model. I think. Right, this is the bottom. Rotate this back where it was. So, okay, they made top and bottom differently. Because if you look here on top, this thing is clearly an L bracket. It's clearly L-shaped. But on the bottom side, it's just this one part. The L kind of thing here is missing. That's interesting. Never noticed that before. And it seems to be on all 4 bottom sections. And the L thing on all 4 top sections. Interesting. Okay, I need to remember that once we mirror those parts. What's the bottom? Then I need to delete this shape. Or I mirror this one down right now. And then I don't have to deal with deletion afterwards. That's maybe better. Is the location the same? Probably not as well, but you know, I will need to move it either way. It just can save me this delete feature. This distance looks smaller than this. Oh boy. Alrighty. Yeah. I think I can hide those sketches for now, and then let's check proportion first before we do any kind of mirroring. Something just doesn't look right. think this needs to go a little more to the left. Again, I think I made it too long. And then this a little bit thinner as well. But first, let's save. Okay, which feature was this? This one. 4? I thought I shortened it already. Did not? No, I did this. Let's go with the 3. Oh, I probably should have referenced this to this corner as well. Let's do that. Maybe. Can I? Is that even possible? I'm not sure. No. No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, let's leave that alone. I'm going to adjust this afterwards. Let's make this 3 again. This is an 8.9. And then we need to make this thinner. Right, need to move those, but not by 1. That's too much. Okay, this. Right, I need to adjust the length of that as well. Wait, how much did I? 5.5, what was it before? 5.8, so it was only 3/10. That makes this 8.2. Maybe even 8. Oh, that's okay for now. Okay, now we have a little bit more space here. Let's move this a little bit. Save again, and wait, right, I wanted to mirror this one down here. New body. Okay, now that's just floating there, but that's all right for now. So let's merge those two together. It's a little bit quick and dirty, but I don't like the alignment, but it is what it is right now. Now I wanted to check if this is a radius, if this is one part that got bent into the L shape, or if they just put two single pieces together here. Trying to find picture where we can see that maybe. Wait, this is not the studio model, so I need to be careful. This is some resin kit, I guess. Or yeah, I think so. I don't know. Get that. Hard to tell. According to the white highlight, it suggests that there is a little radius, but this could also be from the glue, so I don't know for sure. Nevertheless, I can just make a little tiny fillet here, 0.2 probably, something small, and then we have that covered, whether it's glue or actual geometry. Well, wait, where did you come from? I think, right, because I adjusted the position. Okay, I need to extrude this a little more down here, so this is gone completely. All right, like those here. There you go. Check something real quick here. Oh, it's kind of pixelated. edges. I'm just checking those angles here again. Oh, that's all right. Those are probably also different in all 8 locations, but yeah, I'm going to leave it for like this for now. If I have other reference in the future where I can see exactly the shapes, then I might adjust something, but not today. Did I save? No. Well, let's save again. Okay. Whoa, it's 1 a.m. already. Right, because I started a little later because of things. Okay, I probably make this little piece here. And then I probably call it for today. Okay. So for this we just need this one sketch on this surface here. So, and this is a intended hole in the geometry, like those two, but this is casting arrow, so an air bubble that should not be there. So this one should. Okay, sketch this out quickly, like something like this. I'm assuming those are also 94 degrees again. Let's see. Seems about right. So then I have to figure out the angle between this and this. Let's take this as a reference point, and I can put a dimension in here and just I actually could also measure from the bottom from this plane here. Might make more sense if I need to adjust this piece in the future, because if I adjust this edge that I use as reference here, this will change as well, so that might not be the best thing here. So I think I switch it to the bottom edge, to this plane here. That is also easier to measure in the picture. And to the other geometry. Let's see. Oh god, my eyes. 53.5 53.5 from, yeah, from where? Yes, here. Right, delete this again, delete that again, and take this as a reference. Ah, it's not entirely straight. Wait, can I? It shouldn't matter because I'm only using it for an angle reference. So that should be alright. Now I can make this and this. So, I mean, I think I have the wrong side, so I need this one here. 110, 120, 126 and a half. 26 and a half. So they were probably going for 125, I guess. Wait, let's go back here again. What about the thickness of this thing? It should be thicker than the other ones I made. At least a little bit. This. 9. Zero 0.7. Wait. The other way around. Whoopsie. This one here. 1.4 then. Point 4. Align the sketch view again. So let's be longer. A little higher than this. Let's make a little construction line. It's parallel to the top surface, and then this would be the height of this one. And the new chip that we are making right now is just a little bit taller, probably something like that. Put this down here. So edge, the corner is on this edge then. Now we need to check this alignment. This looks alrighty. Let's see, is this half the distance here towards the tube that runs through? little more. It's already enough to get front. Just a little bit. Bend this a little. I think that is all right. Let's leave it like this for now. Ooh, let's get this up here again. Let's extrude this 0.5 again. Also as a new part for now. And oh, I forgot the hole here. Let's quickly do the hole. Here it is shorter than this inner one. Oh boy, this will be a hell of a lot of fun once I try to make the studio scale accurate. For now, just trying to get the base shapes and make it symmetrical. Well, that will not be fun. I probably need to think about that if I want to do that or not. Yeah. Let me check this real quick. Maybe I made a mistake. But no. Here it's a tiny little tidbit longer to this edge compared to this one. So that's alright. But let's go back in the sketch real quick. Place this little hole here. Boop. That is what? 0.8 probably. Let's make some construction lines and make this center to the part. Like this. Then you go on this. Bloop. So now it's centered on this line. You can just drag it around and it stays centered. Now distance. A little below that edge. Okay. So it should be. Wait, let's make another construction line. There. Let's take this here. Come on. loses the parallelity. So, oh. Don't meant to swoosh the whole sketch around, just the hole. Now, and the center point should be just below this edge here. But then it appears to be too close to this one here somehow. Measure that again. No, it's higher. It's just above. Or pretty much equal. Okay, let's here. Deselect the whole section. Get rid of the sketch. And there it is. That looks good, I would say. So, boy, it's always so, how should I put this? A little demotivating or frustrating. I am now how long? What is it? Almost 3 hours in, and those are the only details that I made. It's crazy. But, well, that's hyper accuracy. It just takes hyper long time. Hey Alex, welcome in. How are you doing today? Which tie is it? Well, at the moment, just no one. It's just I'm just doing the base shapes for now. So that I can use it, copy and paste it into other assemblies, and then it should be used for, well, several ties. I want to make the tie defender, maybe the tie hunter, then another tie variant, and then along the line in the future I also want to make a studio scale accurate tie fighter and tie interceptor. So this is just laying the groundwork for all those projects to come. And now I'm just placing some details on the wing pylons and adjusting some shapes as I go along. Did I save? No, I did not. So let's just do that. That's good to hear that you're fine. I'm fine as well, just a little tired because it's now 1:30 a.m. But other than that, I can't complain. Oh, I just found another asymmetric thing, I guess. Let's check that real quick. Because I think this hole is also like this L-shaped thingy, only on the upper sections and not on the lower ones. Because as you can see here, it's not there, but there it is. Do I have other pictures to confirm that? Maybe this. There's appears to be no hole as well. What about you? That should be the perfect picture. There you go. There's the tiny little hole. There it is. But not on the bottom pieces. Okay, good to know. Then... yeah, just then mirror that also down. That thing is finished. Is it? This is just casting arrow. Casting arrow. Okay. You down there. And then we get rid of this hole. Oop. There you go. I wonder how many more of those asymmetries I will find along the way here. Yeah, let's save that again. Maybe I should adjust this again, or I'm not sure. Maybe a little bit. Put those two parts further together. This one. Let's get this little here. Yep, I like that more. Okay, and save again. Alex, are you into model building or 3D design? Or 3D printing? So this and this and that, and Found another asymmetry, I guess. There's also an L-shaped chip thingy, and there the L thing is missing. Same over here. And the front. Wait. It's not, but there's something else then. Also no L. And on top. There's the L and there is the L. Yes, okay. Trying to remember that. Okay, wrote that down. Let's see, is there another quick thing I can do? I guess not. I think everything else needs a lot more time. Right. To quickly check the angles from this perspective. That looks alright. You. That. Also, I think this is not entirely level. No, it's not. Oh, that's also alright. Okay. Good. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Everything else would take too long if I start anything here. Another detailed piece. So I'll leave that for next time, or if I can get the offline work I have to do on the T6 shuttle until next time, then we'll probably continue on the T6 shuttle instead of this one. Unless you guys want me to work on TIE fighters instead of Jedi shuttles. Then maybe I'll just switch. Right, next stream will be next year. I will not stream over Christmas. I'm not at home. So I will be back next year. Oh, Thursday would be the 1st. I don't know if I can make that. But hopefully latest at the 8th of January. I will be streaming again. So yeah, I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Have a great start into the new year. Be careful, take care you guys, and have a nice evening, day, time zone. I'll see you all next year. Bye bye.